A bit of a belated Christmas update. I guess Christmas and New Year's. This is 2016. And this is the Christmas parts that I've gotten for my Land Rover. Now, a bit of a thanks, a shout out to the companies that I got these from. Rover's North, Rover Farm. That's up there. More Rover's North. Pangolin 4x4 and Atlantic British. Basically, I've ordered parts from all of them. I'm pretty happy with the service from everybody. Now, I guess we'll start over here with parabolic springs. I got those, and I got the upper-rated Old Man Emu Sport Nitrocharger gas shocks. Now, those are the higher-end ones. I may have pampered this Rover a bit with those. But I'm not going to put those on right away because I'm going to bring home the spare engine in this. For Christmas, I received an engine crane and should make that nice and easy. However, I don't want to put brand new springs on and then break them in by carrying an engine in the back of it. I've got the old crappy springs still on there. Might as well put them to rest. This vehicle hasn't been on the road for a while now, about a month or two. Since actually, slightly before Thanksgiving, my rear axle decided that my brakes needed more oil on them. So from Atlantic British and Pangolin 4x4, as well as Rover's North, I've gotten all sorts of parts to do that. From Rover's North, I've got new hub seal, well, not hub seals, but the races for the hub seals, the new felt seals for the axle shafts, and all sorts of that good stuff. Split pins, new gaskets. Figured just buy them, they're like a couple cents each. From Pangolin 4x4, I've got the actual seals. I went ahead and bought two axle seals. And I bought two pinion seals because both my front and rear differential pinion seals are leaking. Might as well replace those. From Atlantic British, I had ordered a few other parts, but I have to send those back because it turns out I didn't need them. However, I got these nice stainless steel braided brake lines. So there's 3 in a package. I've already installed one in the back of my car. And I'm going to do some footage of installing these in the front. Also got the Bear Mock through Atlantic British. I received the Bear Mock flange for it's the drive flange. So I drop it on the ground. That goes on the back through the pinion, or drives the pinion on the differential. Got new ones of those. It turned out to be cheaper just to buy new flange than try to get one of those slide-on where the seal runs to renew that. I also got through Atlantic British the Brit part. Tool for what does it actually say? Prop shaft tool. It's for the nuts on the prop shaft. It's kind of hard to get in there with traditional sockets and whatnot, so went ahead and got that. From Rover's North, I kind of ordered the package by parts because with the discount it worked out that it was cheaper that way. And I was a bit surprised when it showed up with U-bolts and the fixings. These are nice cadmium plated ones, so those shouldn't rust right away. I had ordered other U-bolts from Atlantic British, and so that's why that box is so big, and I had to send those back. Since I got those, came with the stuff. Wasn't really marked too well on the website, so just a heads up, if you're going to buy the suspension kit, those are included. They're just not listed. They're included with the springs, actually. So if you order the springs alone, you get those U-bolts. So, also from Pangolin 4x4, got a new set of exhaust studs because on my vehicle, one of the exhaust studs is completely snapped off and missing. The other two are so rusty I cannot really tighten up the brass nuts on them to get a good seal. So eventually when I take the head off this to get the exhaust and get some valve seats in there so I could run unleaded gas, I'll replace those. But for now, I'll just deal with the exhaust leak. Might do that sooner, but I don't know. And then finally, from Rover Farm, I got this kit, a rebuild kit for my Solex carburetor. Now, as of right now, I think some of my orifices or whatever are a bit plugged up. It runs pretty good. However, the adjustment screw for the main mixture, I have to leave that like almost completely pulled out. It's basically, if I turn another turn out, it'll fall out of the engine and the whole thing will stall from the vacuum leak. So hopefully that'll go on soon. I'll take out my carb and rebuild it. And because my spare carb actually has the carb heater, I don't have it out here with me, the choke heater, I'm going to throw that in there while I'm at it. Get a little extra help with starts in really cold weather. So that's just kind of the parts that I've got. I guess a short update. I have installed the new muffler. That's in there now. What else have I done? Well, the hardtop's on it now. I think I mentioned that in the last video, or the last update that I did. What else? Not exactly sure what I covered in that last update. That was back in November. So, I've kind of got these panels. They're like the Grace panels. They're not actually screwed in any way. They're zip tied up. You can see the tail's kind of dangling there. But that gives me a nice rear view mirror, so I can actually drive this thing a little bit safer. Got sort of got the heater pipes hooked up, sort of ish. Not very well. That's going to have to change, but yeah, I did flush out the cooling system, so it runs nicely now. Flushed out the heater core. I got footage of that. I'm just like way behind on editing and producing videos, so still don't have my new tires on there. I've got slightly larger 32-inch tires. These are 30s. Yokohama Geolander ATs. Those will go on as soon as this thing's roadworthy again. Guess the other thing I still really need to do, probably the biggest problem right now, is I've got the transmission held in by a ratchet strap. But hopefully that'll change. Bought my dad a welder, so now I can seal it for working on this thing. So, Merry Christmas to y'all. Well, Merry belated Christmas anyways. Have a Happy New Year. And have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.